Alrighty, testing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. What's up, guys? How we all doing? My name is Jason Joseph. This, of course, is Play-by-Play with JJ. Hope you're all doing well. Let's turn this down. There we go. Alright, cool. Let's turn this down. Okay, alright. So, we got another Phillies Diamondbacks game tonight. This is the last 9:40 game that they will be playing. They'll be on tomorrow afternoon. I believe it'll be at 3:40. I have to double check that, and I will do that. But anyhow, Phillies, hopefully they get a win tonight, as they are looking to try to go ahead in the series. The series currently is tied 1-1. The roof is closed, and the Phillies are just about ready to get some baseball underway. We got to put the scoreboard up. Let's do that right now. But the one thing I did want to mention, so Ranger Suarez is going to be on the mound for the Phillies, and he's going to be facing Merrill Kelly. And Merrill Kelly has been a very dominant pitcher. I mean, so far this season in 13 starts, he has an 8-3 record with 82 strikeouts and 77 innings pitched, and he also has a 2.92 ERA. Now, what's really funny is that his home stats aren't as good as his road stats, but lately he's been doing a little bit better at home. So the hitters for the Phillies are going to have to try to jump on him a little bit early. Try to, if he's elevating his fastball, try to take advantage of that. If his pitches are not, if the curveball's a little flat, if the slider's a little bit flat, you got to take advantage of all of that. So Kyle Schwarber will be leading things off as he takes the first pitch outside and low for a ball. So it'll be Schwarber, Turner, Castellanos, Harper, Realmuto, Stott, Clemens, Sosa, and Marsh as the 1-0 is fouled off. Schwarber out in left field, Turner at a shortstop, Castellanos in right field, Harper at the DH, Realmuto behind the plate. Over at second base is Bryson Stott. Cody Clemens is over at first. The third baseman is Edmundo Sosa, and Brandon Marsh is the center fielder. 1-1 to Kyle Schwarber. Kelly kicks and the pitch outside for ball 2. Kelly in his last start, he went 6 1/3 of an inning. That was against the Detroit Tigers on Friday. He allowed 3 earned runs, 7 hits, and had 5 strikeouts. The pitch, it's outside for ball 2. All right, so let's update this scoreboard. The 2-2 pitch, taken outside for ball 3. Good take by Kyle Schwarber, who led off the game in last night's game with a leadoff home run. Payoff pitch by Kelly. Outside again for ball 4, and Kyle Schwarber gets on with a leadoff walk. And that is how we start off the ball game. The Diamondbacks are 41-26, as the Phillies are 33-34. They're looking to reach the 500 mark, which they haven't done that in a little bit of time. Diamondbacks are currently 21-15 at home, while the Phillies are 14-23 on the road. Here's Trey Turner as the first pitch is outside. I don't know why this isn't working. The 1-0 inside and high for ball 2. Two balls, no strikes to Trey Turner, who got on base 4 times last night, walked twice, stole 2 bases, scored 2 runs, and got 2 singles. The pitch again, that's outside and low for ball 3. There's Nick Castellanos waiting on deck. He is 5th in the National League in batting average. The 3-0 is right over the middle of the plate for a called strike. Three balls, 1 strike to Trey Turner. Schwarber over at first. The kick and the pitch, swing and the miss. And the count is full at 3-2. Man, this is a little bit slow. 8 seconds left on the pitch clock. Kelly kicks, steals, and the next pitch that's fouled off. Turner trying to come up with a defensive swing, and he may have swung at ball 4. As Schwarber has to go back all the way to first. Trey's hitting .249 with 7 home runs and 20 RBI. Schwarber leads off at first base. We're here in the top of the first. Merrill Kelly with the pitch, outside and low, and back-to-back walks issued by Merrill Kelly. And that puts runners on over at first and second base for Nick Castellanos. And the pitch was way down low. It wasn't even close to the strike zone. And good job by Trey Turner to just be patient at the plate. I'll bring up Nick Castellanos, and over his last 18 games, he has 11 extra base hits. He's hitting .384. Schwarber is over at second, Turner's at first, and the first pitch, swing and a miss. The pitch was way outside. This is so bizarre. Can't get the stream up over here. I guess that they don't allow you to do it for the games. The 0-1. It's on the inside corner at the knees for a called strike. Huh. I'm able to get it on the TV, but just can't get it on the monitor here. I guess I have to use the NBC Sports app. No balls, 2 strikes to Nick Castellanos, and he swings and misses at the next pitch. Good morning, good afternoon, and good night to Nick Castellanos. And that is the first out and the first strikeout of the evening for Merrill Kelly and the Snakes. There's Larry. I knew he was going to come. Can't miss the 500 subscriber mark if we hit it tonight, man. All right, so Bryce Harper's due up. Schwarber walked, Turner walked, and Castellanos just struck out. And the first pitch to Bryce Harper, swing and a miss. A four-seam fastball that was way upstairs, and Harper went around. It was a check swing, but no appeal. Phillies won 15-3 in last night's ball game. The 0-1 inside for ball 1. Harper went 2 for 5 in last night's game with 2 RBI and a run scored. It's seconds left on the pitch clock, and the 1-1. Line drive out to center field, and backing up is McCarthy, and he makes the catch. And Schwarber has to go back over to second base. The throw is cut off, and the throw over to first it's going to get away from Walker. And Turner's going to go over to second base. Schwarber goes over to third. The throw was cut off by Perdomo, and he tried to throw it back over to first base to get Trey Turner, and Turner would have easily been out. But Christian Walker could not make the play. But how about the catch by Jake McCarthy? He had to back up and turn over his shoulder at the very last second, and he was able to make the catch. Almost lost his footing in the way. And Perdomo, who cut off the throw, just threw a little throw over towards first base. It was actually Nick Ahmed that cut it off. Ahmed, the shortstop for the Arizona Diamondbacks tonight. Here's JT. That puts runners at second and third. And now there's 2 outs in the top of the first inning. So that's going to go down as a F8 and an E6. The 0-2 pitch, swinging the line drive over to third base, caught all the way for out number 3. Great catch by Emmanuel Rivera. Phillies leave 2 men in scoring position, and we go to the bottom of the first inning as the Diamondbacks are coming up to bat. Okay, let's try to do this again. See, it says this content's not available. That's so weird. Would I be able to get it, like, if I searched for Phillies on here? Because I'm in the market. You'd think I'd be able to get the game. What's up, Icy Buckets? Thanks for coming on here, dude. I appreciate it. Let's try it again. Shows, movies. No. It won't do it. Huh. It's wild. What if I got it on the regular channel and not just the... There we go. Let's try this. Nope. Alright, still unavailable. Okay. Well, that's really weird. Alright. So Geraldo Perdomo was going to be leading things off for the Diamondbacks. In the bottom of the first inning, Emmanuel Rivera is batting second. He's the third baseman. Lord Scurriel Jr. is out in left field as Corbin Carroll has the night off. Christian Walker's over at first base. Evan Longoria is the DH for tonight's game. Pavin Smith out in right field. Nick Ahmed is over at shortstop. Carson Kelly is the catcher, and Jake McCarthy is batting ninth. He's out in center field. So Ketel Marte is still getting benched for today. This is his second day in a row that he has not been playing. I'm interested. I didn't see any sort of report or anything, but as to why he's out. But Ranger Suarez is on the mound. He has a 4.7 ERA, 28 strikeouts, and 30 2/3 of an inning. He's only issued 10 walks. And the first pitch is on the outside corner as Perdomo's batting on the right side. What happened? What happened to what? Oh, in the first? 2 walks, and everybody else got out. The pitch on the inside corner for a called strike. No balls, 2 strikes. Suarez kicks, steals, and the next pitch. It's outside and low. Ranger had a no decision in his last outing against the Dodgers. He went 6 innings, allowed 1 earned run, and had 8 strikeouts, which was a season high for him. 1-2 pitch. Outside again for ball 2. No, not that. Like you were dealing with something with the camera or something. Oh, yeah, I can't get a... Okay. I'll get to it in just a sec. 2-2. Outside and low for ball 3. Manuel Rivera waits on deck. He's hitting .348 on the season, and the payoff pitch to Perdomo is grounded back over towards Ranger Suarez, who takes a few seconds and gathers himself, throws over to first in plenty of time, and there's 1 gone. Okay. So, Manuel Rivera is now due up. Yeah, I can't get the game on my monitor because I don't know if Verizon's not like authorized to show it like on the app or like whatever. I was able to watch the NBC Sports app on there just fine. But the game, it's like the second night in a row where I just can't watch the game on the streaming app. So, I don't know. First pitch to Rivera is taken right down the middle for a called strike. And the 0-1, that's served out to right center field. On the run is Marsh. He backs up, goes over to the 1-inch track, and makes the catch right in front of the 413 mark. And there's 2 outs. What's up, Jacqueline? Thanks for coming on here. I appreciate it. 2 gone in the bottom of the first, as Lord Scurriel Jr. is due up next. First pitch, outside for a ball. Arizona's 13th in Major League Baseball with 77 total home runs this season. As the next pitch is inside for ball 2. 2-0. Taken all the way for a strike. So Gurriel is hitting .296 with 17 doubles, 2 triples, and he's also hit 10 home runs on the season. The 2-1 pitch in the dirt. He's picked up a hit in 41 out of 56 games that he's played in this season. And he's homered 16% or in 16% of his games. 3-1, inside and low for ball 4. And Lourdes Gurriel Jr. gets on with a walk. So a 2-out walk issued by Ranger Suarez. And up next is Christian Walker. First pitch to Walker is inside and low for a ball. As far as the crew chief goes for tonight, Adam Hamari is the home plate umpire. Nick Marley's over at first base. Vic Carpazza is the second base umpire. And Jerry Lane is over at third. 1 ball, no strikes. 2 outs in the bottom of the first, and the pitch. Taken right down the middle for a called strike. One ball, 1 strike. And the kick and the pitch by Suarez. Fly ball out to right field. That's pretty deep. Backing up is Castellanos. He says he has it and makes the catch right in front of the 374 mark. And that'll do it. No runs. 1 man left. And we go to the top of the second inning as the Phillies and the Diamondbacks are scoreless. Okay. Oh, man. We're so close to getting 20, man. That's cool. Hi, guys. I hope you're all doing well. My name is Jason Joseph. This is Play-by-Play with JJ. Apologize about the technical difficulties, man. Kind of annoys me that the stream is, that I can't watch the game on here. But it is what it is. We're making do. This is why we do have a TV in the room. But yeah, so I hope all is well and that you're having yourselves a great night. Again, I know that these games are pretty late, so the fact that you're staying up to watch these games with me really means a lot. Probably should have had a little bit of coffee, but we're going to grind this out as always. So, and tomorrow we got an early one. We got a 3 o'clock afternoon game. So, got to get some good sleep after this, make my thumbnails, all that sort of stuff, and then just get ready to do an early one tomorrow. And then we're back at 9:40 again as the Phillies take on the Oakland A's, who have won 7 games in a row. Snowman, what's going on, Snowman? Thanks for having me on your cast today, too. I really appreciated that. Just to come on and, talk about broadcasting with you and that type of stuff. It was really a lot of fun. And I can't thank you enough for giving me that opportunity. If you guys have not done so, please go check that out. If you check the latest episode of Snowman in the Morning, you can definitely be sure to, I think it was like during the second hour where we had like our little interview, but please make sure that you like and subscribe to his channel. I probably say it a lot, but I mean it from the bottom of my heart that this guy puts his heart and soul into everything that he does. So, thank you. We'll definitely do it again, for sure. For sure. All right, let's refresh this page. And let's try it one more time. Bryson Stott will lead off the inning. Well, we won't do it now. And Stott takes the first pitch outside. The second pitch is on the outside corner. The count is 1-1. The pitch, it's on the outside corner for a called strike. Stott hitting .300 this season. It's back up to the 300 mark. And the 1-2 is outside for ball 2. Oh, boy. I had a blast with you this morning. I had a blast with you, too. 2 balls, 2 strikes, and the next pitch. Curveball that is just fouled off. Stott hit a solo home run in last night's game for the Phils. And was able to go 3 for 5. Also had 2 RBI. 2 balls, 2 strikes to Bryson Stott. And the pitch, ground ball down the first base line. It's a fair ball. Smith going all the way to the corner. Stott rounding first base. He's going into second. He's rounding second, going over to third. The throw's cut off, and the throw over to third is definitely not in time. A leadoff triple in the top of the second inning for Bryson Stott. The ball just, I think, got stuck in the corner, and it from the angle that it was hit, it looked like it was just going to be a tough play for Smith. And Bryson Stott hustling down the first base line, and as soon as the ball was hit, he knew that he was going to at least get 2 bases, if not 3, with the way that the ball bounced. Got stuck into the corner, and Smith did not anticipate the bounce it was going to take. So that is now the second inning in a row where the Phillies have gotten a leadoff man on. And that'll bring up Cody Clemens, who swings at the changeup and fouls that one off. So Merrill Kelly's on the bump. He already has 28 pitches. And this time Cody Clemens is due up at the plate. The 0-1 inside and high for ball 1. Clemens coming into today, well, he has 28 hits and 106 at-bats and 4 home runs along with 12 RBI. The pitch, it's inside for ball 3. Ball 2. 2 balls, 1 strike. Stott over at third base, who just got on with a triple. The kick and the pitch. Outside again for ball 3. So that makes it a 3-1 count to Cody Clemens, former Detroit Tiger. The next pitch. Outside for ball 4. That's now the 3rd walk issued by Merrill Kelly. And that puts runners at the corners with still nobody out. Clemens, 27 years old now, from Houston, Texas. Good take by Clemens. He didn't want to be too aggressive there. He just wanted to have a patient at bat, and that's all you can ask for. Edmundo Sosa comes up. He's hitting .255 on the season, and he swings and misses at the 4-seam fastball that was inside and high. Sosa in 141 at-bats has 36 hits. Also has 4 homers and 14 RBI. The 0-1. Swing and a miss. Am I blurry? Am I? Huh. Sorry about that. I don't know why. No balls, 2 strikes. And the next pitch popped up towards the first base side in foul territory. And that one goes out of play. All right. Well, I can't really worry about it right now. No balls, 2 strikes to Edmundo Sosa. And the next pitch fouled off. I don't think I'm that blurry, am I? We got 21 people on here, though. That's really cool. All right, runners at the corners. Nobody out. We're here in the top of the second inning. Merrill Kelly kicks, fires. The next pitch, ground ball over to shortstop. This could get a run home. The throw over the second. There's 1. The throw back to first is not in time. And Stott does come in to score. It's an RBI fielder's choice. Ground out by Edmundo Sosa, as he certainly hustled and beat that throw out by a mile. And the Phillies are on the board. as they lead it 1-0. So Stott scores. Clemens was out at second base, and Sosa is safe. Maybe he just needs a shower. Here's Brandon Marsh, who's in 268 on the season, and has 5 homers and 27 RBI. Pitch number 1. Curveball taken right at the knees for a called strike. So as I mentioned before, Merrill Kelly has a 2.92 ERA. But at home this season, he's gone 43 innings. He's allowed 17 earned runs. And he does have 52 strikeouts. No balls, 1 strike to Marsh. 10 seconds left on the pitch clock, and the pitch out on the outside corner for a called strike. The throw over the second base by Kelly is not in time. And Nick Ahmed is signaling to Torey Lovullo that maybe they want to review this to see if they applied the tag in time before Edmundo Sosa got his hand into second base. And Lovullo says play on. And the Phillies get another stolen base in this series. You do? Really? What's up, Apple Attack? Thanks for coming on here. The 1-1 is inside and low for ball 2. So Sosa gets a stolen base and now is in scoring position. Phillies lead it 1-0 in the top of the second inning. 2 balls, 1 strike, and the pitch. Ground ball over to first base, fielded by Walker. He says he has it, and he wins the race to the bag as he calls off Kelly. Sosa does go over to third base, and he's now 90 feet away from scoring, but there are 2 outs in the top of the second inning. Man, you guys can't see me? That's so weird. I wonder why. I see that my bit rate is a little bit down. All right, well, we'll have to play around with it after the break. There's nothing I can do about it now. I'll bring up Kyle Schwarber. And Schwarber swings and misses at the first pitch. It was a curveball at 84 miles per hour. We see you, just soft focus. If I move closer, is that better? What's up, Mitch? Thanks for coming on here. No balls, 1 strike. A runner over at third. The next pitch, swing and a miss on a 4-seam fastball at 93 miles per hour. Can you see me clearly, though, is the question. Schwarber walked in the first inning. His 18 homers on the season. The 0-2 pitch, swing and a miss. And Kyle Schwarber strikes out. And that'll do it. The Phillies do, however, get a run after Bryson Stott got on with a triple and Cody Clemens walked. Edmundo Sosa drove in. Bryson Stott on the RBI fielder's choice ground out. And they lead it 1-0 as we go to the bottom of the second inning. Okay. So Marsh, what did Marsh do? Did Marsh strike out? Why do I forget? You guys can see me clear? Okay, good. All right, great. All right. Well, I apologize for those of you that can't see me in high definition. I do apologize about that. But I appreciate you guys for being on here. It means a lot to me. My name is Jason Joseph. This is Play by Play with JJ. And hit the bell icon. Make sure you hit the like button as well. It could probably be me, Gabe. But that's okay. It's all right. We try to be accommodating for every single platform. Audio, visual, or any type of platform that we do. Let's try to figure out if we can get the game on here one more time. And then if we can't, I'm done with it. Because I can't get into the NBC Sports app because for some reason the Verizon app didn't read it the last time, and I don't want to test it out while I'm live. The one thing that's so annoying is when you have a technical difficulty on here and you're calling a game and you're trying to do two things at once. That is when things can get a little bit hectic. 578, right? Is that the channel? It says that it was not found. All right, let's try it one more time. Let's see if it works. Nope, content is not available. Even if I refresh it one more time. Nope. First pitch to Evan Longoria is taken all the way for a called strike. So it'll be Longo who starts off the inning. And after that, it'll be Pavin Smith and Nick Ahmed. Again, Ketel Marte is having a seat for tonight's game, and Corbin Carroll is out too. Just a day of rest for him. It's 2 balls, 1 strike. And the pitch, swing and the miss. And it's now a 2-2 count. I look better this way? I look better blurred? Is that what you're saying? 2 balls, 2 strikes, and the next pitch. On the outside corner, called strike 3. Looked like it was a little bit off the plate. But Adam Hamari called it a strike. And that's the first strikeout of the evening for Ranger Suarez. I look better this way. Okay. Pavin Smith is due up. He had a 2-run single 2 nights ago as he takes a look at the first pitch for a called strike. Smith is out in right field for the Diamondbacks tonight. The pitch outside or on the outside corner for strike 2. So Smith is hitting .206 on the season with 7 home runs and 29 runs batted in. Suarez on the bump for the Phils. The 24th pitch coming right up. Here it is. Swing and a miss on another curveball at 76 miles per hour in the dirt. Back-to-back Ks for Ranger Suarez. And there's 2 gone. Still nobody on. That curveball looked absolutely filthy. A lot of movement on that velocity. And it's so deceiving as a hitter. He is looking really sharp out there so far. Here's Nick Ahmed as he takes the first pitch for a called strike. So Ahmed this season hitting .221 with 2 home runs and 12 RBI. He has not played in a game in this series just yet. The 0-1 is inside and low for ball 1. Ahmed playing over at shortstop tonight. Perdomo's over at second. The 1-1 outside for ball 2. Next poll, does JJ look better blurry or HD? That's crazy. The pitch inside for ball 3. Three-one pitch. Ground ball back up the middle for a base hit. And Ahmed gets on with a 2-out single back up the middle. All right, Dad, I saw your text. I'll have to look at it in a little bit. I got to finish what I'm doing and just call the game. We'll figure out the streaming stuff later. But I appreciate you for being on here. And for letting me know that's not working for you too. That'll bring up Carson Kelly in the first pitch. It's at the knees for a called strike on the outside corner. The Phillies lead it 1-0 thanks to an RBI fielder's choice ground out by Edmundo Sosa. He also stole a base too. That was back in the second inning. We're in the bottom of the second. There's 2 outs, and the 0-1 is inside to Carson Kelly. Ahmed's on over at first base. Got on with a 2-out single. Carson Kelly still looking for his first hit of the season. 1 ball, 1 strike. Suarez kicks, steals the pitch. Ground ball over towards the second baseman. Stott. Throw over to first is in time. And that'll do it. No runs. 1 man left. And we go to the top of the third inning. Phillies and Diamondbacks each have 1 hit, but the Phillies lead it 1-0. And I will be right back in just a few moments. Ready. Cool. All right, we're back on. All right. Phillies lead it 1-0. We go to the top of the third inning. Trey Turner is due up in the first pitch. Fly ball out to back behind home plate. And it's a foul ball. Turner walked in the first. He's hitting .249 on the season with 7 home runs and 20 RBI. Pitch fouled back. Am I still blurry to you guys? No balls, 2 strikes. Merrill Kelly with 46 pitches so far in just 2 innings of work. Turner lines the next pitch down the right field line. It's a fair ball. Turner is probably going to go for at least 2 here. Smith gets over to it, and Turner will go into second base safely. The throw was cut off by Perdomo, and Trey Turner with an opposite field double. That's the second inning in a row where the Phillies have gotten an extra base hit down the right field line. Alrighty. If you guys are new to my channel, don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and hit the bell icon too so that way you know when I upload. Castellanos is up at the plate. He's 0 for 1. He struck out in the first, and the first pitch he lines that one out to right center field. This could have a chance. Going back is Smith, and he leaps up and makes the catch in front of the wall. The throw's then cut off by Perdomo, and Trey Turner tags up and goes over to third. What a catch by Pavin Smith. That was a screamer that was hit out to right field, and it may have had a chance to bounce off the top of the wall, and Smith had to cover a lot of ground. He got over there in plenty of time and made a leaping catch. And Turner did a great job at just tagging up and going over to third. 1 out in the top of the third. Here's Bryce Harper. First pitch, check swing. Did he go? They appeal no swing. Harper lined out in the first inning. He's batting .296 on the season with 3 homers and 15 RBI. The pitch, inside and high for ball 2. So Kelly with 50 pitches. And the 2-0 is inside and high for ball 3. .30 pitch. Outside and high for ball 4, and that's now the 4th walk issued by Merrill Kelly. And that puts runners over at the corners with 1 out. It's the first time today that Harper has gotten on base. Kelly coming into today has won his past 5 starts while posting a 2.55 ERA, and he has struck out 36 batters in 31 2/3 of an inning. Here's JT, the pitch, inside and low for a ball. This is his 5th MLB season. He's actually 34 years old. He was an 8th-round draft pick by the Tampa Bay Rays. JT is up at the 1-0. Ground ball over to shortstop. This could be to the throw over to second. There's 1. The throw over to first, though, is not in time. And Turner comes in to score, and the Phillies lead it 2-0 on an RBI fielder's choice ground out by JT. Good hustle by Realmuto as he just beat out the throw by half a step. And for a catcher to just have that type of speed, it's honestly almost unheard of. But the Phils lead it 2-0. That'll bring up Bryson Stott. Had the triples last time up. First pitch on the outside corner for a called strike. JT leads off at first, and the 0-1 is taken outside for ball 1. Diamondbacks are 41-26. They did lose last night's game by a score of 15-3 to the Phils. The 1-1 ground ball played on the hop over at first base by Walker, and he wins the race to the bag for out number 3. The Phillies do, however, get another run thanks to an RBI fielder's choice ground out by JT Realmuto, and they lead it 2-0 as we go to the bottom of the 3rd. Yes. Okay. G3. All right. Hi, guys. I hope all is well. It's been a little bit of a rough one over here, but you know what? It's going to get better. And so I hope you're all having yourselves an awesome night. Rising Rhino, thank you for always coming on here. I really appreciate it so much. Please, guys, go check out Rising Rhino's channel. Make sure that you subscribe to his channel. Rhino, you can post your link down below. Gabe, you can post your link down below too. Please make sure that you go subscribe to G Vanoots. Puts out some really cool videos, and you guys should definitely go check it out. This man is my right-hand man on here. He's my partner in crime. He's been doing some very appreciative stuff on here. So, it's great. And if you guys have not done so, please make sure that you hit the like button and subscribe. We need 5 more subscribers to reach the 500 mark. Keep Larry on his toes. Because he wants to be the 500 subscriber. Yeah, great. Yeah, Gabe is awesome. So are you, though, man. So are you. So, give yourself a lot of credit, too. All right. What was I going to say? Printing out way too many papers. I wish it was just double-sided. It makes things so much easier. How many people do we have on here? We got 24 people on here. Cool. Very, very nice. And JJ, here's my link if anyone is interested. Good. LT was also a Haluva RB for the... Oh, yes. Yeah. I thought you were talking about Lawrence Taylor. That's what I thought you were talking about. Here's Jake McCarthy. 9-1-2 due up for the Arizona Diamondbacks. And Ranger Suarez goes out there for another inning of work. First pitch, ground ball over to Bryson Stott. He fields it on the hop, throws over to first in time as McCarthy pulled it towards the right side. Stott was able to make a good play out of it, and there's one gone. So this is the second time now that Suarez will be going through the batting order. Only one guy, and that was Nick Ahmed, got on with a base hit. Lord Scurriel Jr. did get on with a walk. That's right, Dodd. Geraldo Perdomo with the 1-0 on the outside corner for a called strike. G4. Okay. Okay. The 1-1 is outside and low for ball 2. All right, so we'll have to do the NBC Sports stuff tomorrow. 2-1. Fly ball out to center field, and it bloops in for a base hit. Marsh plays it on 2 hops. Perdomo rounds first base, and he pumps the brakes and goes back over to first as the throw's cut off by Turner. A 1-out single by Geraldo Perdomo. And he's now 1 for 2 on the day. Hi, Megan. Thanks for coming on here, Megan. Go Phils. And tell Izzy I said hi, too. Here is Emmanuel Rivera, who's 0 for 1 in tonight's game. He is hitting .345 on the season with 1 homer and 7 RBI. First pitch, right down Broad Street, taken all the way for a called strike. Phillies were able to win last night's game by a score of 15-3. As the 0-1 is swung on and missed. It was a curveball that was in the dirt at 77 miles per hour. Rivera in last night's game ended up going 0 for 4. No balls, 1 strike, or 2 strikes, I should say. The pitch outside for ball 1. I was looking at Rivera being 0 for 1 today. That's how I got the 0-1 count. But it's 1 ball, 2 strikes. At the Chase Field. Suarez looks back over to first, and Perdomo is safe as he doesn't even have to dive back in there, and Clemens was able to catch it. Phillies lead it 2-0 in the bottom of the 3rd inning. A runner on over at first, 1 out. The 1-2. Grounded foul. There's a little tapper down the first base line. And it's out of play. So Corbin Carroll, who has the night off, he has a 3-game hitting streak. But he has taken the seat for tonight's game. Throw back over to first is not in time. Oh, what a great play by Ranger Suarez as he almost fooled me. Looked like he was about ready to throw the pitch, but didn't even kick his foot up. Now he gets set. Suarez in the stretch. The pitch. Ground ball back to Suarez. This could be to the throw over. The second is just off the glove of Stott, and it goes out in the right field. And Perdomo goes over to third to throw into second base. Is made by Bryson Stott, but staying over at first is going to be Rivera. So that's going to go down as an E1 because the throw was a little bit wide. And Stott could not make the play, so it could have been a inning-ending double play. Results in runners at the corners with 1 out. The throw may have been a little bit wide, but honestly, Bryson Stott should have definitely had that. Didn't look like he had his footing right, and something was just a little bit off. That puts runners at the corners with 1 out. Here's Lourdes Gurriel Jr., who sees the first pitch and takes it down low and inside 2. If you just subscribed to my channel, don't forget to shout yourself out. 1 ball, no strikes, and the next pitch, it's fouled off of the right foot of Gurriel Jr. as he goes down. And he's in a sitting position, but that did not look comfortable at all. Tries to get up, and now the trainer is going to go out there as well as Torey Lovullo. He steps out of the batter's box, and the athletic trainer goes out there to make sure he's okay. He is walking it off, but that is not a good feeling whatsoever. Lovullo saying, "Are you all right?" He's bending his knees, but it's really not a lot of fun when you have a 94-mile-per-hour pitch coming right at you and you foul that right off of your foot, and the exit velocity for that is probably at 98, 99. And everybody's going to go back to the dugout, and Gurriel Jr. seems to be all right as he steps back into the batter's box. Runners at the corners, and now Gurriel Jr. will call for time as the pitch clock, I don't think it reset, but he did call for time, which was a smart move by him. The 1-1, inside and low for ball 2. So in 24 games this season, Gurriel has picked up an RBI. And in 10 of those games, he had 2 or more. He got on with a walk today, though. And the 2-1, ground ball over to first base. Clemens throws it over the second for 1. The throw back over to Schwartz. The first is just in time. Oh, what a play by the Phils. Clemens had to make the throw over the second base. Turner was right there. And there was no chance that Cody could even go back to first base. And Ranger Suarez made the right play. He went straight over to the bag. And that is going to go down as a 3-6-1 double play. And we go to the top of the 3rd inning. Phillies are up 2-0. And they'll be right back. Wow. So that is an E1 and a 3-6-1 double play. There we go. Cool. I think Stock got the air. Okay, let's see. I was just going to check that next. Let's check that right now. Clemens is our best defensive first baseman, without a doubt. And you got to keep riding with him. You just do. You definitely have to keep riding with him. That was a really nice play. Not so easy. I actually thought for once, like on that type of a double play, I actually kept up with the action really well that time. Got to give myself a little bit of props for that. I don't usually do that. But I thought that was good. I'll have to circle that. Let's do that right now. If you guys are brand new to my channel, please do not forget to hit the like button, subscribe to the channel as well. I seriously appreciate you all so much for coming on here. Can't thank you all enough. We got a late one tonight. It's currently 10:30 p.m. Eastern time. And, you know, we got to grind this puppy out, as I like to say. But it's a lot of fun. We do this because we love doing baseball. And we love our Phillies. Cody's going to lead things off in the top of the 3rd inning as he started that 3-6-1 double play to end the bottom of the 2nd inning. Merrill Kelly is out there again, and the first pitch is outside for a ball. The 1-0. Inside and low for ball 2. The puppy grinder with JJ. Oh my gosh. Clemens walked back in the second inning. The 2-0 is fouled back. Cody's hitting .264 with 4 homers and 12 RBI. Versus Arizona this season, he's 4 for 14 with 3 RBI. The 2-1, outside and high for a ball. The TV is not on the ceiling. The problem is that I can't watch the game on the new Verizon app, which is on my monitor, and I can't watch it there, but I do have a TV here. 3-1 pitch, ground ball, back over to shortstop. The throw across the diamond is in time, and what a play by Christian Walker. The throw by Ahmed was a little bit low, and Walker got onto one knee to scoop that one out. Ahmed played it back up the middle. It's a pretty good job as far as the defensive alignment goes. Here's Edmundo Sosa as he takes the first pitch on the inside corner for a called strike. So 6-3 ground out. Next pitch is inside for ball 1. I'm so hard to just look up here and then look down at you guys, so I apologize if I'm not seeing everything. The pitch, down, low and outside for ball 2. Lane, what's good, man? Thanks for coming on here, dude. How are you doing? 2-1 pitch, swing and a miss. It was on a slider coming in at 85 miles per hour as it was right down the pipe. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Kelly kick steals the next pitch, fouled off on a changeup at 88 miles per hour. Kelly kicks, fires, and the next pitch, foul ball again, this time down the third base line. Edmundo Sosa came in to pinch hit in last night's game. Ended up getting an RBI and a run scored as well. 2 balls, 2 strikes. The pitch, swing and a miss on an inside fastball. And there's 2 gone in the top of the 4th inning. That is strikeout number 3 on the evening for Merrill Kelly. 2 outs, nobody on. Brandon Marsh is up, and he swings and misses at the curveball that was in the dirt. Me and my daughter are saying, let's go Phillies. Oh, that's so cool, Corey. JJ, what's up, my man? Let's go Phillies. We've been playing great. We have. We've been playing awesome, man. No balls, 1 strike to Marsh. And the next pitch is outside. It was a changeup at 89 miles per hour. And the count is even at 1-1. Marsh hitting .267 on the season with 5 dingers and 27 runs batted in. The pitch, swing and a miss on a cutter that was inside and high. Two outs, nobody on. The 1-2 pitch by Kelly is just a hair outside for ball 2. Got 28 people on here, man. That's sick. 3 seconds left on the pitch clock. Kelly kicks, fires, and the pitch on the outside corner. Called strike 3, and Brandon Marsh goes down looking as back-to-back Ks are issued by Merrill Kelly. 1, 2, 3 go the Phils. They still lead it 2-0 as we go to the bottom of the 4th in the desert. All right. What's up, Kathy Ann? Thanks for coming on here. Appreciate it. I'm a Phillies fan since 1971 and even won the MVP with Dallas Green, Bobby Wine, and Milt Thompson as my coaches on the 2002 Clearwater, Florida fantasy camp. Played second base and shortstop. There you go. That's cool. That's sick. Well, I appreciate you for coming on here. That means a lot. That is really cool. Well, Larry said, Kathy N, wow, you go back further than me. 71 was the first year at the vet that I remember Bobby Wine. Yeah, that's wild. Well, Kathy, I seriously appreciate you for coming on here. That's a really cool story. That is really cool. You know, the one thing I love about doing this is, you know, I love connecting with people that are from, like, all over the world, and being able to interact with people on here. I think that that's really cool, and we always try to find something in common, you know? I think that that's what makes this platform really cool. You know, I'm the type of person that really cares about personality and quality of people, you know, and getting to know people for who they are. And I really feel like that this is such a great way to do it. And to be able to hear that story from Kathy, man, that's awesome. That is really, really cool. Corey says, my last Phillies game I went to is when they tore the vet down. Wow. They lost to the Braves. That I don't remember because I was really young. You caught a home run that game off of Pat Burrell? Now that is really cool. See, if you guys have any Phillies stories, like, share them down below. Or even if it's just a baseball story, like, this is what this is for. You know what I'm saying? We're here to connect. Because we have one love. And that is the sport of baseball. So, here's Christian Walker as we go to the bottom of the fourth inning. And he takes the first pitch on the inside corner for a strike. Walker went 4 for 4 in last night's game and got robbed on extra bases as Castellanos made a really nice catch at the right field wall. The next pitch is fouled off. Ranger Suarez with only 48 pitches. Merrill Kelly, on the other hand, has 75. No balls, 2 strikes. Time is called, and Adam Hamari grants Walker the time. And Suarez in the stretch and the pitch, inside and low. So we need 4 more subscribers to reach the 500 mark. If you guys have not done so already, please make sure that you show your love and appreciation for this channel and welcome yourself on into the Play-by-Play with JJ family by just smashing that subscribe button and hitting the like button as well. The pitch in the dirt again for ball 2. You can do it after the inning's done. You don't have to do it now, but just don't forget to do it. The 2-2 just laid off for ball 3. Just need 3. We need 4. 3-2 pitch. Strike 3 called. It's on the inside corner, and Ranger Suarez gets his 3rd strikeout of the evening. What a pitch thrown by Ranger Suarez. It was a fastball at 94 miles per hour that just froze Christian Walker up. And there's 1 gone. That is how we start off the bottom of the 4th. Evan Longoria looks at the first pitch. It's on the inside corner for a called strike. Longoria batting .226 with 6 doubles, 9 home runs, and 8 walks coming into today. And he lines the 0-1 pitch out towards the left field wall. Longoria is going to jog into second base as Schwarber fields it and throws over to Trey Turner as he cuts it off. And there's a 1-out double. That's the first extra base hit today by the Diamondbacks. That ball was scorched right past Edmundo Sosa. He could not make the play. And there's a 1-out double by Evan Longoria. It's all right. And here is Pavin Smith. So there's one out. In the bottom of the fourth inning, the Phillies lead it 2-0. First pitch to Smith is outside and low for a ball. Phillies had 20 hits in last night's game as they were able to manufacture 15 runs. They scored 8 runs combined in the 7th inning all the way to the 9th. 1 ball, 1 strike as the pitch is outside for a ball. Longoria takes a lead off at second base. The 1-1 is inside for ball 2. Corey says, my daughter's name is Adriana. Is it Adriana? She's 5. She wants to know if you can say hi. Of course. Hi, Adriana. How you doing? The 2-1. Swing and a miss for strike 2. That's so cute. Hi, Adriana. Adriana or Adriana? I can't get that wrong. But yeah, that's so cool. Thanks for coming on here, you two. I hope you're having a good night, Adriana. 2-2 pitch. Ground ball over towards Bryson Stott as he makes an underhanded toss over to Cody Clemens for the second out of the inning. The baseball was pulled out towards the first base side, and Stott played him the pull. And Longoria does go over to third base as he advances on the ground out. Adriana. That's cool. You got it right the first time. She's smiling. That's cool. That's awesome. Nick Ahmed is due up, and he takes the first pitch on the, just below the knees, actually. And if you just subscribed to my channel, don't forget to shout yourself out down below in the comments section. Then I'll shout you out. 1-0. Ground ball over towards Bryson Stott as he goes over to his right. Throws over to first in time, and that'll do it. No runs. Longoria left over at third base, stranded. And we go to the top of the 5th inning as the Phillies lead it 2-0 here in Phoenix, Arizona. Okay. G4. Nice. I'm sure Adriana would love to hear you sing something, JJ. Oh my gosh. Stop. Oh man. I sang last night. I did it just for you. That was totally accidental. I was just humming, really. That's not even really my singing voice. I know that's probably going to be hard for you guys to believe. You want to hear a really weird story that probably a lot of you don't know about me? It's not really weird, but I did do men's choir when I was in college, and I did chorale when I was in high school, and I had a lot of fun doing that. It was really a nice time because I like doing theater, but I've always found that music was something that I could relate to a lot. And, I was a bass, obviously, if you couldn't tell by my voice. And, I had the lowest note when I was in high school. I hit the lowest note, but I couldn't do it when I was in college. Somebody, actually, 2 people beat me. But it is what it is. You sang and the Phillies won. That's true. Oh, boy. We need 3 more subscribers, man. Please make sure that you hit the thumbs up button and make sure that you subscribe to the channel. We're almost there. We are almost there. And we have some more cool things coming up in the works on here. So, more on that at a later date. But we do have some cool things coming up. Worked a lot on that type of stuff today. Got to keep you guys on your toes. Kyle Schwarber takes the first pitch inside and high for a ball. Merrill Kelly steps on the mound for the 5th time today, as the count is now 1-1. 76 pitches for Kelly. He's only given up 2 runs, but the main issue with him has just been the walks. The pitch. Ground ball foul down the first base line. Kelly has given up 4 walks in this ball game. The 1-2. There's a high fly ball drilled to right field, but it is long, foul, and it goes into the 3rd deck. Man, that thing was crushed. One ball, 2 strikes, and the next pitch, swing and a miss on a changeup at 89 miles per hour. And that is the 5th strikeout for Merrill Kelly. And Trey Turner is due up next. What's considered a spoiler? Kathy wants to know. Basically, if you comment on a play that happens before I see it, like if you know, like Trey Turner, if he gets a single and then I'm like a pitch behind or something like that, that's considered to be a spoiler. You know, of course I'm going to warn you guys too, you know, like say something, but just, you know, that's it. The pitch. Foul ball. I got you. I got you. No balls, 2 strikes to Trey Turner, who's 1 for 1 today. And he takes the next pitch outside and low for a ball. Talking a lot about JT Realmuto hitting the cycle a couple of nights ago, as the 1-2 is in the dirt for ball 2. Well, Trey, the last time he hit the cycle was on June 30th of 2021. And he tied 4 players for the most cycles in MLB history. 2-2 pitch, swing and a miss on a changeup that was low and outside. He actually tied 3 other people, but he's tied. It's a 4-way tie. And there's 2 gone on back-to-back strikeouts thrown by Merrill Kelly. JJ, if you say hello to me before, is that a spoiler? Ariel, to you it is. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Here's Nick Castellanos, who's 0 for 2 today. His batting average is at .313, but he has also 8 homers and 41 RBI. The pitch, it's slow and inside for a ball. One ball, 1 strike. Next pitch, swing and a miss. And the count is now 1-2. Two outs, nobody on in the top of the 5th inning. And the 1-2 pitch in the dirt and laid off for ball 2. Nick has collected a hit in 3 straight games. And during his last 5 games, he is hitting .318 with 3 doubles, a homer, a walk, and 6 RBI. The 2-2 delivery. Swinging a foul tip into the glove for strike 3. And the side is retired as Merrill Kelly strikes out the side, and we go to the bottom of the 5th inning. Phillies are still up, though, 2-0. Wow, that's actually 5 strikeouts in a row for Merrill Kelly. Wow. He's in cruise control now. Okay. Well, I'm going to take a very quick step off. But while I take my little break and I stretch here, please make sure that you hit the thumbs up button and subscribe to the channel. All right? I'll be right back. Alrighty, we are back. Is Castellanos on the All-Star ballot? He is. Alrighty. Carson Kelly is up. Ranger Suarez goes out there for the bottom of the 5th inning. And it's a 1-1 count. I think that was Milt Thompson right there that they just showed on the NBC Sports Philadelphia channel. The pitch. And that is swung on and missed. Look at the Philly fanatic, man. He's making some pizzas. Showed it on the monitor. It's cool. Here's the pitch. Outside for ball 2. 76 Fan Appreciation Day. We got to meet and chat with all the players. I have a ball with all their signatures. That's cool. The 2-2 pitch on the inside corner for another called third strike. 4 strikeouts on the evening for Ranger Suarez, and there's 1 gone in the bottom of the 5th inning. A fastball on the inside corner coming in at 93 miles per hour, and Kelly just got caught like a dead fish at the plate. Here's Jake McCarthy. He takes the pitch down low, and it's a 1-0 count. Jake grounded out his first time up, and he shoots that one out down the left field line, but thankfully it is a foul ball. What's going on, HD? Thanks for coming on here, dude. I appreciate it. HD, man. Always been an incredible supporter of the channel. 1-1 pitch. Ground ball down the first base line, and that is foul as well. So the Phillies do lead it 2-0. In case you're just joining us, Edmundo Sosa had an RBI fielder's choice ground out in the 2nd inning. They put the Phillies up 1-0. And then JT Realmuto in the 3rd inning had an RBI fielder's choice ground out to put the Phillies up 2-0. The pitch. Called strike 3 again. That time it was a 92-mile-per-hour sinking fastball, 5 Ks for Suarez. Right at the knees, over the center of the plate. It looked like maybe it was a hair down low, but Ranger got the call. 70 pitches by Ranger Suarez. 42 of them have been strikes. He has looked like an ace out there today. And Geraldo Perdomo is due up. 1 ball, no strikes. Perdomo batting on the right side. The pitch at the knees. A curveball at 75 miles per hour. It is a pitching duel. 1 ball, 1 strike. Suarez kicks, fires. The pitch. Ground ball past the glove of Trey Turner out into left field. And Schwarber gets over to it, throws it in the slot, and that's a 2-out single. That's the 2nd time today that Geraldo Perdomo has gotten on base. Got on with a single in the 3rd, and the ball just got past Trey Turner. He didn't slide for it or anything, but thought maybe he could get over to it. It would have been a tough play regardless because Perdomo is really fast. Tying run is coming up to the plate in the bottom of the 5th inning. Runner on over at first, and there's 2 outs. Emmanuel Rivera swings and misses at the first pitch. No balls, 1 strike, and the next pitch in the dirt and a good block by JT. So it's a 1-1 count. How about the Diamondbacks? They've entered into 21 games this season favored by either minus 135 or more. This is according to DraftKings Nation. And they're 15-6 when they are favored by that stat, by that money line. The 1-1 inside for ball 2. As a team, they've scored 348 runs. 2-1 is on the outside corner for a called strike. And the 348 runs actually ranks 4th in all the majors. 77 pitches by Suarez. 2 balls, 2 strikes. The next pitch just fouled back behind home plate. And it's still a 2-2 count. Two balls, 2 strikes in the bottom of the 5th inning. Throw back over to first is not in time to get Perdomo. To be honest with you, I don't know. I don't know what today's money line was coming into the game. I think that the Phillies were favored. Not by much. The pitch. Foul ball down the first base line. Diamondbacks also are ranked 13th in Major League Baseball with 77 home runs. 2-2 pitch. Ground ball down the third base line is a foul ball, thankfully, as Edmundo Sosa had to slide for it. And he knocked it down, but wouldn't have been able to make a play. So that would have been ruled as an infield single. But instead, it's a foul ball. 7 pitches in this at-bat to Emmanuel Rivera. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Perdomo over at first. Phillies up 2-0 in the bottom of the 5th. 2 outs. Suarez kicks, fires the pitch. Strike 3 called. On the inside corner, another fastball at 93. And we go to the top of the 6th inning. Rangers, Suarez has only allowed 4 hits and hasn't allowed a run today. We go to the top of the 6th. The Phillies lead it 2-0. As Harper will lead things off when we return. Nice. How about that? So, how many strikeouts does he have now? He has 6 Ks? Nice. Cool. So, yeah. So, if you guys don't know me, okay, my name is Jason Joseph. This is Play-by-Play with JJ. All right? I'm a broadcaster from South Jersey. I graduated from Rowan University last year with a sports communication and media degree. I interned at NFL Films this past football season and had a really cool experience. And while I was doing that, I decided to start my own YouTube channel. Just get reps, come on here, call games, and interact with you guys. So, you know, it's been a lot of fun. This whole journey has been really cool. I've been learning a lot. And I really do believe that this is going to be the new wave of how broadcast and media is going to be in the next coming years. So, I am taking the chance on myself as we've been doing more and more games on here because I believe in myself, you know. And so, yeah, I called games for the Wilmington Blue Rocks and for the Delaware Blue Coats. That was really nice. I had that experience. Blue Rocks are the high A affiliate of the Washington Nationals. And the Delaware Blue Coats, the G League affiliate of the Philadelphia 76ers. So, but we're not just calling games. We're building a family on here. You know? That's what we do. We're taking this to a brand new level, taking a classic broadcasting style and implementing you guys to it. Because I think it can be done. I know it can. 2 balls, no strikes to Bryce Harper as they just put the game back on. And the pitch fouled back down the third base line. and it goes into the seats. It's 94 degrees out in Phoenix, Arizona, but the roof is closed. HD says, we believe in you too, man. I know you guys do. That's why we got 30 awesome people on here. It actually surprises me in that sense. Because who would have thunk? The 3-1, check swing, foul ball, as it was in the air, and it will find the seats. You just like to make that one more left. Oh, to reach 30? Wow. See, we got 2 more people that just came on here. Hello, guys. 3 balls, 2 strikes to Bryce Harper. Merrill Kelly with the 95th pitch of the game. Fouls that pitch off Bryce Harper. Oh, man. Kelly with 95 pitches. Harper is 0 for 1 today. 3-2 pitch to Bryce. Ground ball over to second base. Nice play by Perdomo as he goes over to his left. Throws across the diamond to first in time. 1 gone in the top of the 6th inning, and Bryce Harper is now 0 for 2. He did walk, though, back in the 3rd. So, honestly, that is now 8 straight batters retired in a row by Merrill Kelly. Here's JT, and he takes the first pitch down low for a ball. Do they open/close the roof based on the temperature? Yeah, they do. Actually, you know what's funny? I was going to read some of that sort of stuff. 1-0 pitch. There's a high fly ball drilled deep to left field, and that ball is not coming back. A solo home run for Realmuto, and the Phillies have a 3-0 lead. The 7th home run of the season for JT. And that is the 2nd time in the series that he is homered here out in the desert. The bell is ringing, and JT has made this a 3-run lead. There's still 1 out in the top of the 6th. That was a rocket hit out to left field. It was golfed. Oh, man. And that'll bring up Bryson Stott. What a swing. I mean, he is just feeling it now. He was on a podcast the other day and talked a lot about what he's been doing differently. The 1-0 pitch to Stott. Ground ball over to the first base side. Gobbled up by Perdomo, and he throws over to first for out number 2, and it's in time. So JT with 2 RBI today. He hit the cycle 2 nights ago and has been the hottest Philly over the last 3 games. Cody Clemens due up at the plate. And he takes a look at the curveball right down Broad Street for a called strike. Kelly just hit the century mark with the pitching. 1 pitch. Ground ball. Played on a hop by Christian Walker. And he runs over to the bag for out number 3. The Phillies do get a solo home run as they extend their lead 3-0. JT Realmuto helped the Phillies extend their lead. And we go to the bottom of the 6th inning. Clemens grounded out to first. Hey, JT, I'm sick. We're going to have to call him and Schwarbaum both Mr. June. I think you got to put Nick Castellanos in there too, Kathy. I really do. I think you got to put Nick Castellanos in there too because he's been the best Phillies hitter this season. So, between the 3 of them, life is good for the Phillies, man. What's up, David? Thanks for coming on here, dude. I appreciate it. David 3000, man. What was I going to say? I was going to say something else, and now I forget what it was. Please make sure that you go subscribe to David's channel, dude. Guys, losing track of my words. Sorry, I'm like looking up at the monitor, or my TV screen, seeing if everything is okay because I saw that my TV froze for a second. But yes, so my monitor, I can't get the game on the monitor. tonight. We'll be able to do it for tomorrow, but I can't do it right now because this is working. And, yeah. But what's up, David? Thanks for coming on here, dude. I really, really, really appreciate it. Please drop your link down below. And, guys, please go subscribe. Subscribe to David's 3000. Seriously. And if you guys have not subscribed to my channel already, don't forget to do that. We also have just hit the 30 mark, I believe, with the amount of likes that we have on this video. So, Algo people, do your thing. Gosh, I can't speak tonight. Not my best, but that's okay. Bottom of the 6th, here we are. It's no balls, 1 strike. As Lourdes Gurriel Jr. is due up. He's 0 for 1. He walked in the first. He's batting .294 on the season and does have 10 bombs. The 0-1, outside and high. We got 40 people on here. I hope you're all doing well. And I hope you're all having yourselves an awesome night. The 1-1, swing and a miss. Oh, man. And that makes it a 1-2 count. So the Phillies lead it 3-0. They got an RBI fielder's choice groundout from Edmundo Sosa back in the second. RBI fielder's choice groundout from JT back in the third. And a solo home run by JT just in the top of the 6th. The pitch, outside and low for ball 2. And the count is 2-2. My Aunt Janice is on here. Shout out, Aunt Janice. Shout out to my dad. Shout out to my mom for always supporting me. 2-2 pitch, ground ball over towards the first base side. It's fielded by Bryson Stott, and he throws over to first in plenty of time for the first out. So Suarez and Kelly have been pretty much going at it. It's been a pitching duel. Kelly has only allowed 3 hits, but he's allowed 3 earned runs. In 6 innings of work, he has 7 strikeouts, and the walks were a little bit of an issue early on, as he allowed 4 throughout the first 3 innings. Suarez on the other end, as he throws the first pitch that's just a little bit outside and high for a ball. Went 6 innings so far, and he has 7 strikeouts. The 1-0, outside for ball 2. Kyle Nelson warming up in the bullpen for the Arizona Diamondbacks. And the pitch, outside for ball 3. One out in the bottom of the 6th inning. Christian Walker is up at the plate. He's 0 for 2 today. He flied out to right field on a really nice catch by Castellanos. And he struck out looking his last time up. The 3-0. Just a tad bit outside. And Walker gets on with a 4-pitch walk. Caleb Cotham is going to make a call to the bullpen as he has the phone with him. Suarez does have 90 pitches. 53 of them have been strikes, and only 37 of them have been balls. Longoria grounds this one over to third. The throw over to second. There's one. The throw over to first is just in time. A 5-4-3 double play, and that is certainly what the doctor ordered for the Phils. 91 pitches by Ranger Suarez. And we go to the top of the 7th inning as the Phillies are up 3-0 in the desert. Five, 4-3 double play. And Gurriel, what did he do? Strikeout? Gurriel strikeout. All right, we got 40 people on here. My name is Jason Joseph. This is Play by Play with JJ. I hope you're all having yourselves an awesome night. For those of you that do not know me, okay, I'm a broadcaster from South Jersey. I've been doing this channel for about 5.5 months or so, and have really just been coming on here calling Sixers games, Patriots games, Flyers games. Well, we haven't done any Flyers games, but we will be doing Flyers games next season. We do host Flyers content, though, and we do Phillies games. So, it's been a lot of fun just calling games on here and just interacting with you guys and building a lot of really, really awesome friendships on here. But we've been having a really good time. And I can't thank you all enough for being on here and for becoming a part of the JJ family. I'll actually tell you guys a little story. So I think that it's really important to build relationships with people and to have people really get to know you for who you are. I'm going to tell you, at one point when I was in school, I like to use this story a lot because I think it really defines who I am. At a 1.8 GPA, at one point, cumulative GPA. And last year I graduated with a 3.3. And my favorite saying in sports is that stats don't lie, but they don't tell the full truth either. So, when I was really struggling, I was really lucky that I had people believe in me. And I wanted to prove those people that they were right, including my family, everybody at my school, my university, and myself. So, sometimes, like in life, like we go through like really hard things, but it's about how you bounce back. And that is what I think makes sports really, really awesome. So, but that's who I am. I'm a competitor, and I'm a fighter. We go to the top of the 7th inning. What a weird transition that is. The 0-1 pitch, line drive, caught over at third base by Emmanuel Rivera. I didn't expect that story to take that type of a turn. But yeah, there's one gone in the top of the 7th inning. That was a laser hit out to third base. And there's one gone. Yeah, so an L5 by Sosa. 8, 9, and 1 are due up at the plate for the Phils, as we are in the top of the 7th inning. Marsh today is 0 for 2. He is grounded out and struck out as well. The 0-1 is taken at the knees for a called strike. Kathy says, I currently live 76 miles and 90 minutes from Chase Field in Phoenix. Still a Phillies fan, even though in Arizona for 20 years now. That's really cool. That's awesome. The pitch taken down low, and it's a 1-2 count. So we do have a pitch and change. Forgot to mention this. The 1-2 pitch is on the outside corner for a called strike 3. And Nelson, who comes in for Merrill Kelly, gets his first strikeout. But there's 2 gone. Two outs, nobody on, and Kyle Schwarber will come back up as we flip the lineup card once again. So Kyle Nelson facing Kyle Schwarber. First pitch, fly ball out to right field. Smith backing up, going to the warning track, and he makes the catch as he tracks it down for out number 3. Kyle Nelson comes in and gets himself a 1-2-3 inning. And we go to the bottom of the 7th inning. Phillies lead it 3-0. Yes. All right, so now it is currently time for our facts of the day, or sports facts of the day. This is what we do now in the bottom of the 7th inning. So first of all, well, today's date is June 14th. It is a Wednesday night. So happy birthday. We got to shout out a couple of people. Okay, Eric Hayden, Don Newcomb, Pat Summit, Sam Perkins, and Steffi Graff. Happy birthday to all of you guys. All right, so that's the first thing. So on June 14th of 1952, okay, through Hall of Famer Warren Spahn, and the Braves pitches 15 innings, hits a home run, and strikes out 18 batters. His team loses 3-1 to the Cubs at Braves Field in Boston. All right, Spahn homers in the 6th inning to lift Boston to a 1-0 lead, but allows a leadoff homer in the 9th to Bill Serena. In the 15th inning, Spahn walked 2 batters, 1 intentionally, before surrendering a 2-run triple to Hal Jeffcoat. The bases on balls are the only 2. All right, Spahn allows all day. Chicago pitchers Willie Ramsdale and Johnny Klipstein combined to allow just 4 hits in 15 innings combined. Spahn then faced 57 batters during that contest. And that is your fun fact about today. June 14th of 1952. Bottom of the 7th we go. Pavin Smith is due up. He's 0 for 2. He struck out and grounded out. Pavin is hitting .204 on the season. The 0-1. It's lined down the third base line, and it's foul. So yesterday, as Sir Anthony Dominguez is warming up in the bullpen, I saw that some big news was released in regards to 2024. The 0-2, it's outside and low for a ball. So apparently, okay, the Giants and the Cardinals, according to a report from the San Francisco Chronicle, they're going to play in Birmingham, Alabama in 2024. The pitch. Fly ball out to center field, and Marsh makes the catch on the run for out number 1. All right, so they're going to play in Birmingham, Alabama in 2024 for the annual Field of Dreams game, all right? But the 2 teams are actually going to play at Rickwood Field, which is where Willie Mays played when he was a part of the Birmingham Black Barons. And back in the day, you know, it was called, the league that he played for was called the Negro League. And that's what's going to happen, which is going to be really awesome. And I think that would be really cool. The 0-1 to Nick Ahmed as he comes up to the plate is fouled back. Spahn is arguably the greatest left-handed pitcher ever, at least until Randy Johnson. Yep. The 0-2 in the dirt, and it is taken all the way for a ball. So it's 1 ball, 2 strikes to Nick Ahmed as we are in the bottom of the 7th. The 1-2. Pop up over towards the first base side, and then it will find the seats as it goes over the first base dugout. What's up, June Flight 444? Hi, I'm back. I'm the on the follow you. Nice. 1-2 pitch. Fly ball out to center field. Marsh tracks it down, backs up to the track, and he makes the catch. June, so wait, so you just followed me again? I appreciate it, dude. Welcome back. Gabe is really on this. Man, he's the man. Shout out to Gabe Venuto, dude. Carson Kelly's 0 for 2 today. He grounded out and struck out. And Suarez has just reached the century mark with the amount of pitches that he's thrown. First pitch, foul ball down the first base line. And it's an 0-1 count. The 0-1, outside again. This time it's way outside for ball 1. And the count is 1-1. Next pitch was a check swing. He did not go. Sorry, my TV froze for a second. It's a little odd. Two outs, nobody on. The 1-2. A breaking ball that was in the dirt for ball 2. Two outs in the bottom of the 7th inning. The Phillies had blanked the Diamondbacks. So far. The 2-2 pitch. Fouled into the glove for strike 3. And that's going to do it as we go to the top of the 8th inning. Another strikeout by Ranger Suarez. And that will most likely be it. That curveball was absolutely filthy. And we go to the top of the 8th inning. Phillies are up 3-0 in Phoenix, Arizona. All right, I'm going to take a quick step off because I haven't done that in a little bit of time. But I'll be right back. Don't you worry. Alrighty, cool. All right, can you guys see me clearly? If you guys can see me clearly, please let me know. Larry, hopefully I'm not blurry. Still not blurry. There's nothing I can really do about it. But yes. So, I do have to remind myself that I do have to change. He's back to act natural. That is funny. Larry, I feel like you were playing with me the whole time. I don't know why. I just do. All right. Very clear now. Okay, good. Good. Okay. You're being serious. I figured that. Guys, do not forget to hit the like button, subscribe to the channel. If you guys haven't also done so already, make sure that you go check out all the social media platforms that are out there. I do have a link tree that is posted down below. And you can go follow Play by Play with JJ on Twitter, on Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, and all the social media platforms that are out there. All right. So Ranger Suarez, his night is done. He went 7 innings. He had 7 strikeouts and only allowed 4 hits, 2 walks, and no earned runs. And Trey Turner's due up. So here's Austin Adams in 9 games this season. He has 6 holds, a 1.42 ERA, and has 8 strikeouts in 6 innings. And the pitch fouled back. Turner today is 1 for 2. He's gotten on base twice. He walked, doubled, and scored a run. 5 seconds left on the pitch clock. Adams at the belt, and the pitch. Laid off by Turner as it was outside. That was a slider coming in at 89 miles per hour. So Castellanos waits on deck, and then the hole is Bryce Harper. The 2-2 in the dirt again for ball 3. $5 says, did I miss something? It's the 8th. And not one engagement announcer from Larry. Something is terribly wrong. Ooh, boy. Wow. Shots fired, I guess. 3-2 pitch. Swing and a miss by Trey Turner. It was on a slider that was outside and danced out of the zone. And there's one gone. Okay. One gun in the top of the 8th inning. And we have an equipment issue going on here as Carson Kelly goes back to the dugout and hands the equipment over to pitching coach Brent Strom and gives him a new comm, and he seems to be all right now. Waiting on a response. Fingers crossed. Okay. Phillies up 3-0 against the Arizona Diamondbacks. Phillies will play tomorrow afternoon to wrap up the series. Pitch number 1 in this at-bat is on the inside corner for a called strike to Castellanos. The pitch. Line drive into left field for a base hit. And how about Nick Castellanos? He's 1 for 4 today, but extends his hitting streak to 4 games in a row. And continues to be a hitting machine in the month of June. Stayed with a pitch that was a little bit down low, but he followed through and made some really decent contact on that. Here's Bryce Harper due up, and he swings and fouls the first pitch off. So the other day, I was looking this up, okay, because I was curious to see when JT hit the cycle, if anybody has ever hit the home run cycle. And for those of you that don't know, home run cycle is when you get a solo home run, a 2-run home run, a 3-run homer, and a grand slam. As the 0-1 pitch is fouled off by Bryce Harper. And it has been done. It's been done one time. Only once. And it was back in 1998. The 0-2, swing and a foul tip into the glove for strike 3. And it was during a minor league game. So the team that actually played actually ended up winning the game by a score of 13-4. But it was done. Somebody did hit the home run cycle, and that was the only time that that's ever happened. Wish I would have my thing on me with my notes. There it is. Tyrone Horn. That's who did it. And here's JT, who takes the first pitch inside, and there's no throw over to second base as Castellanos swipes second. So Tyrone Horn hit the home run cycle, was on July 27th of 1998. He never reached the majors, but after that game, actually the Baseball Hall of Fame called him, and they wanted him to send his bat to the Hall of Fame. The 1-1 is outside and low for ball 2. Played for the Arkansas Travelers in Double-A. 2-1 is outside and low for ball 3. So, yeah, that's the only time that there's ever been a home run cycle. Three balls, one strike, and the pitch. Foul ball down the first base line, and it goes into the seats. The only other person that came close was Scooter Gennett that I remember. He had a solo homer, a grand slam, a 3-run homer, and then he had another solo homer. He didn't get the 2-run homer. 3-2 pitch. Pop up over towards the first base side, and it's caught by Walker in foul territory. And that's going to do it as we go to the bottom of the 8th inning. No runs, 1 man left, and the Phillies lead it 3-0. Oh, boy. Alrighty, guys. We're coming down the home stretch. Has not been our best game by any means, but that's all right, because we're still having fun. Apple Attack says, you hit a home run cycle, which has never been done in Major League Baseball, and you don't think you should be in the majors. Sounds like, okay. Okay, I'm saying what you're saying. You hit a home run cycle, which has never been done in the Major League Baseball, and you don't think you should be in the majors. Sounds like he would have been an MVP. I know, isn't that crazy? I found that to be really wild. Alvarado or Sir Anthony? Heads or tails? Heads or tails? I don't know. I don't know who's going to come in. But you guys are already in here. So while you're in here, you know what you guys should do? Smash the like button, hit the subscribe button. Help us get to 500 subscribers before the end of the stream. That's what we got to do. Got to hit the 500 mark. We need 3 more. Tell your friends. Tell your friends to talk to my friends. I don't know what that's from. But yes, just come on here. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button. It's free. Give you guys this content for free. And just like it up, man. You are a polygamist. Huh. Marry them both. All right. And if you just subscribed to my channel, seriously, thank you so much. And don't forget to shout yourself out, then I'll shout you out. It's Sir Anthony Dominguez. Okay. 30 games this season. He's gone 25 2/3 of an inning. He has 26 strikeouts and has only allowed 10 walks. That's the Notorious Big. Okay, there we go. Yeah, that's right. That's right. I knew it was from Biggie. I know. Larry has to unsubscribe and then he has to get there. He has to beat everybody to the punch. No balls, 1 strike to Jake McCarthy, who lines that one out to right field. It's a fair ball, goes all the way to the corner. Castellanos gets over to it. McCarthy can fly, goes past second base, but he gets back in there safely. And that is a leadoff double by Jake McCarthy. Sir Anthony Dominguez, they're hoping that he can have a really good outing today. And so far, a leadoff double, not such a good start. And here's Geraldo Perdomo, who's the second baseman for the Arizona Diamondbacks tonight. He's playing for Ketel Marte as Nick Ahmed is over at shortstop. Pitch number 1 is inside and low for a ball. 10 seconds left on the pitch clock. And the pitch. Right at the knees on the inside corner, a 98-mile-per-hour fastball. And the count is even at 1-1. One ball, 1 strike. Dominguez kicks, fires, and the next pitch. It's down low and in the dirt for ball 2. Perdomo today is 2 for 3. He has singled twice, and this time he's batting on the left side. 2-1 is grounded foul down the first base line. Perdomo, a switch hitter. Got both hits on the right side of the plate as he's batting on the left side. There is somebody warming up in the Diamondbacks bullpen. 15 seconds left on the pitch clock. McCarthy at second, the 2-2. Inside and low as Perdomo had to get out of the way of that one. And the count is full at 3-2. It is almost a quarter to midnight on the East Coast. The payoff pitch by Dominguez, inside and low for ball 4, and that'll bring up the tying run to the plate. So the Diamondbacks, who have been very quiet today, have something cooking on the bases. 2 runners on. There's runners over at first and second as Geraldo Perdomo gets on for the 3rd time today. And Emmanuel Rivera is due up. Nobody out in the bottom of the 8th. Phillies lead it 3-0. And this is where things get a little bit dicey. First pitch, swing and a miss. It was on a slider that was way outside. It actually wasn't outside by too much, but it was outside enough. Gregory Soto warming up in the bullpen for the Phils in case this goes any further. No balls, 1 strike. Dominguez with the pitch. A slider that is outside and low for ball 1. So Jake McCarthy over at second base. Geraldo Perdomo over at first. Five seconds left on the pitch clock. Rivera today is 0 for 3. The pitch popped up towards the infield as Turner backs out towards the outfield grass. Goes over to his left, and there's 1 gone. A big out. And a nice pitch thrown by Seranthony Dominguez. And there's 1 gone. This is like Mitch Williams. Yeah, Soto's warming up in the bullpen, dude. All righty. Lourdes Gurriel Jr. now comes up. And he takes the first pitch high and inside for a ball. Lourdes today is 0 for 2. He grounded into a 3-6-1 double play back in the 3rd. The 1-0, swing and a miss on a slider that was right down Broad Street. Gurriel did walk, though, in the 1st, and he also struck out in the 6th. Dominguez gets set, kicks, fires, and the next pitch. It's flared out to center field. This is going to be a tough play. Marsh on the run, though, and he makes the catch. He's able to get over there and make the catch, and everybody has to go back to their spots. 2 outs in the bottom of the 8th inning. 2 big outs on nice pitches thrown by Dominguez. And that'll bring up Christian Walker, who walked his last time up, and he had 4 hits in last night's game. Caleb Cotham is going to go out there to have a conversation on the mound. Phillies have not had too many of those tonight. But Christian Walker is coming up to the plate for Arizona. Walker, in his career versus Seranthony Dominguez, is only 0 for 1. But he did walk against him. And in that one at-bat, he struck out. Everybody's going to go back to their spots as Adam Hamari breaks up the conversation. Dominguez on the bump. Phillies have a 3-0 lead. Ranger Suarez went 7 strong innings. It's funny because now they pull up the graphic, and I was ahead of the curve. I had to shout myself out for that. All right, Christian Walker's up. He's 0 for 2 today. The first pitch, outside and high for a ball. 15 pitches by Dominguez. He gave up a leadoff double to Jake McCarthy, and that was followed up by a walk to Perdomo. The 1-0, swing and a miss. Right after that, Rivera would then pop out over to shortstop, and Gurriel would fly out to center field. 1 ball, 1 strike. Tying run up at the plate. Phillies in a little bit of a jam here. 1 ball, 1 strike. The next pitch, swing and a miss. A 98-mile-per-hour fastball right down the pipe. And the count is 1-2. Dominguez with 8 seconds left on the pitch clock. Looks back, and the 1-2 pitch. It gets away from JT, and it goes right behind him, and runners will advance. And that puts 2 runners in scoring position. The ball just bounced right in front of JT, and he could not make the play. That's going to be recorded, I believe, as a pass ball. Nope, they're going to score it as a wild pitch. How about that? Perdomo at second. Over at third is McCarthy. The 2-2 pitch by Dominguez. Swinging a high fly ball. Drilled deep to left field. And we have a tie ball game. 1 pitch. And the Arizona Diamondbacks have tied it up 3-3. The 13th home run of the season for Christian Walker. It was a fastball that was right down Broad Street, and Walker knew that it was coming, and he just drilled that pitch, and it was not coming back. Rob Thompson shaking his head in the dugout. He was just 1 pitch from getting out of the inning, and Christian Walker golfed that thing on out of here. The Diamondbacks have tied it up 3-3 in the bottom of the 8th inning. So Ranger will get a no decision. And here's Evan Longoria. And the first pitch on the outside corner for a called strike. What a series for Christian Walker. The 0-1 up high for ball 1. Corbin Carroll and Ketel Marte are on the bench for the Diamondbacks. 1-1 pitch, ground ball back up the middle for a base hit. And a 2-out single was recorded by Evan Longoria. And now if you're Rob Thompson, you have to think about going to somebody else. And he will come up the steps, and that's what he's going to do. Sir Anthony Dominguez goes only 2/3 of an inning and allows 3 earned runs. And you can see it by the look on his face that he is not happy with himself and is very frustrated. Pavin Smith is going back over to the dugout for a quick second. The runner over at first is still his responsibility, and we have a pitching change. Wow. Ugh. Dude, just when you think that the game's going by so quickly, and now, within the blink of an eye, it's a tie game. This Arizona team is good. Like, people need to stop counting them out. They are a good team. If you throw them mistakes down the middle of the plate, especially a guy like Christian Walker, he'll make you pay. If you guys are new to my channel, though, make sure that you hit the like button, subscribe to the channel. We got 41 people on here. We just reached that. All right. So in case you're just joining us, the Phillies had a 3-0 lead, and it was just erased thanks to a 3-run home run by Christian Walker in the bottom of the 8th inning. We are still in the 8th inning with Longoria over at first base, and there's still 2 outs. Stop counting them out and start throwing them out. Yep. That has to be the mindset. That has to be the mindset. You know what I'm saying? Here we go. Small thing to a giant. Yep. It's what happens, man. Got to be smart. We need 2 more subscribers to get to the 500 mark. I'm Jason Joseph. This is Play-by-Play with JJ. Do not forget to hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. We call almost every single Phillies game on here. And if you just subscribe to my channel, make sure you shout yourself out. We're at 499. Larry has to be on his toes here. Gregory Soto comes in. He has a 2-4 record in 29 games this season, along with a 5.19 ERA. In 26 innings of work. Just when the rotation is cooling around, the bullpen is getting shaky. I know. Here we go. 2 outs in the bottom of the 8th inning. Ketel Marte will come in to pinch hit for Pavin Smith. Rob Thompson makes a move, and Torey Lovullo counters. The first pitch, swing and a miss. Marte has not played since the first game. The 0-1 is in the dirt and down low for ball 1. Phillies had a 3-0 lead. JT had a solo home run in the 6th. He also had an RBI fielder's choice ground out in the 3rd. And Edmundo Sosa had an RBI fielder's choice ground out in the 2nd. The pitch, fouled back. And then with one swing of the bat, in the bottom of the 8th inning, a 3-run home run was hit by Christian Walker. Longoria is over at first. Ketel Marte comes in to pinch hit for Pavin Smith, who went 0 for 4 today. Soto on the bump. 1 ball, 2 strikes. And the pitch. Outside and a good take by Ketel Marte. Oh my gosh, guys. Wow, we did it. We did it. Nice. We'll celebrate after this. The 2-2. Outside again for ball 3. 100 miles per hour on the gun. And Soto has to try to find the strike zone. It was a 1-2 count, and now it's a full count. 10 seconds left on the pitch clock. Soto gets the signs from Realmuto. 5 seconds left. He has to hurry up here. And the payoff pitch in the dirt for ball 4, and Marte walks. Longoria goes over to second base, and now the Phillies, if they give up a base hit here, well, maybe Chafin will come in to close it out. You have to make sure that you do everything that you can to get the next guy out here. That sounded really stupid analysis-wise. So Longoria comes out of the ball game as a pinch runner comes in just for him. I don't know who it is just yet, but I'll get you the name in just a few moments. First pitch, though, to Nick Ahmed is grounded over to shortstop. The throw over the second is just in time. And thankfully, that'll do it. We go to the top of the 9th inning. Christian Walker has just tied this game up 3-3. And we go to the 9th. Phillies coming back up. So in case you were wondering, the guy that came in to pinch run, let's see who it was. For Evan Longoria. Did they say who it was? It was Josh Rojas. Okay. So Rojas came in to pinch run. Thankfully, they got out of that inning, man. Thank you guys, man. We reached 500 subscribers. We did it. Oh, that's so cool. Thank you guys so much. And it really just all comes back to you guys. Seriously, I can't thank you all enough. You know, we love doing this, man. We love doing this. So, thank you. I appreciate it. It's quite an accomplishment and couldn't have been done without you guys. For those of you that are just tuning in, okay, my name is Jason Joseph. This is Play-by-Play with JJ. We call almost every single Phillies game on here. We also do 76ers games as well, Patriots and Flyers content as well. We've been doing this channel for 5.5 months, and, you know, it's been a lot of fun. I've been really having a blast doing this, and, yeah, I'm a broadcaster from South Jersey, graduated from Rowan University in 2022 in the spring, interned at NFL Films and had an awesome time there, and got to call some great games for the Delaware Bluecoats, who were the G League affiliate of the Philadelphia 76ers, and the Wilmington Blue Rocks, who are the High A affiliate of the Washington Nationals. So I've been coming on here for like the past 5 months, just getting reps, man, calling games and interacting with you guys and building a family of people on here. I know that we just got like 12 more people that just came on here, so I wanted to make sure that I let you guys know who I am because I'm curious to see who you guys are, and I'd love to hear from you all. We go to the top of the 9th inning as Corbin Carroll is out there. He comes in to play left field. McCarthy's now out in center. And Scott McGough will come in for the 9th inning. It's a 3-3 game. McGough has a 2.97 ERA. And Bryson Stott will lead things off. Stott today is 1 for 3. Tripled back in the 2nd inning. Oh, boy. What's up, Charlie? Thanks for coming on here, dude. What's up, G.I. Jake? Here's Bryson Stott. The first pitch is up high for ball 1. The 1-0 pitch on the inside corner, taken on the upper third part of the strike zone for a called strike. Stott has never faced McGough. And the 1-1 is a splitter at 85 miles per hour that is on the inside corner at the knees. This is Scott's 9th MLB season. He's 33 years old. He's from Monroeville, Pennsylvania. 1-2 in the dirt and taken all the way for ball 2. Estevan, man, what's going on, dude? Thanks for coming on here. I appreciate it, man. HD, thanks for coming on here, my guy, as always. 2-2 pitch. Ground ball over towards the first base side, gobbled up by the second baseman, Perdomo, and he throws over to first in plenty of time. And there's one gone. Phillies had a 3-0 lead and then just blew it as Christian Walker tied the game on a 3-run home run in the bottom of the 8th. Craig Kimbrell is now warming up in the bullpen and will most likely pitch the bottom of the 9th regardless of the situation. 1 out in the top of the 9th. And Clemens comes up in the first pitch, up high for ball 1. Cody is 0 for 2 today. The 1-0 taken up high for ball 2. Okay, so Stott rounded out. So it's 2 balls, no strikes. And the pitch on the outside corner taken all the way for a called strike. It was on the upper third of the strike zone. And the count is now 2-1. The pitch, swing and a miss on a 4-seam fastball at 93 miles per hour. Two balls, 2 strikes to Cody Clemens. Clemens did walk today. He's 27 years old. He's batting .264 with 4 homers and 12 RBI. The 2-2 pitch. Called strike 3 right at the knees, and there's 2 gone. A fastball at 93 miles per hour, and Clemens did not agree with the call, but it was certainly at the knees, and it was the right call. And there's 2 gone in the top of the 9th. And that'll bring up Edmundo Sosa to the plate. In the bottom of the 9th, it'll be Kelly, McCarthy, and Perdomo that are due up. 8, 9, and 1 for the Diamondbacks. Pitch number 1 is outside for a ball. McGough not wasting any time. And the pitch fouled back. 50 people on here. Make sure that you hit the like button and smash the subscribe button as well. Edmundo today is 0 for 3. He is struck out, lined out, and had an RBI fielder's choice ground out. It was back in the 3rd. The 1-1, swing and a miss on a 4-seam fastball at 94 miles per hour as it was up high and inside. Nobody on, 2 outs in the top of the 9th inning. It's a 3-3 ball game out in the desert. 1 ball, 2 strikes. The kick and the pitch way up high as it was over the helmet of Edmundo Sosa. And that makes the count tied up at 2-2. 2 seconds left on the pitch clock, and the 2-2 pitch. Swinging the line drive down the left field line. It's a fair ball. Sosa will go for 2, and the throw is cut off over at shortstop by Perdomo. And that is a 2-out double. Edmundo Sosa took that thing for a ride. It was a little laser down the left field line. And that puts a runner in scoring position, and Brandon Marsh is due up at the plate. So Lourdes Gurriel Jr. is out in left field, and he had to play it on a couple of ops. First pitch to Marsh. It's taken at the knees for a called strike. A base hit could give the Phillies the lead once again. Marsh is hitting 5 for 23 with 2 outs and a runner in scoring position. Miguel looks back at second base, and the 0-1. Foul ball back towards the third base side. And Sosa has to go back to second base. No balls, 2 strikes to Brandon Marsh in the top of the 9th inning. Phillies are 33-34 on the season, and the Diamondbacks are 41-26. The 0-2, swing and a miss. And Brandon Marsh strikes out on a fastball that was outside and high, and that's going to do it. As we go to the bottom of the 9th, Phillies trying to hope that this goes into extra innings, as they'll be right back in just a few moments, and Craig Kimbrell will pitch the bottom of the 9th inning. Okay, let's take a sip of water. Oh, man. All right, guys. Oh, hello, guys. We got 50 people on here. I hope you're all having yourselves an awesome night. I know that it's another late one for us out here in the West Coast. Larry did it. He subscribed. He did it. He was the 500th one. I hope he took a video of himself doing it. That'd be really cool. Yes. Okay, so I hope you're all doing well. My name is Jason Joseph. This is Play by Play with JJ. Phillies hit 500. Can the Phillies do the same, please? Just hit 35 likes. That's awesome, man. That is sick. I hope you're all doing well and that you're having yourselves a great night. We go to the bottom of the 9th inning. Can the Phillies try to help this go, or hope that this, can the Phillies hope that this game goes into extra innings? Why am I stumbling on my words? Come on. You probably think that Corbin Carroll's going to be up in this inning, so just saying. I don't know where Carroll would be hitting in the lineup. Oh, I guess he would be hitting for Pavin Smith, is that right? Yeah, okay. So McCarthy, Perdomo, and Rivera are due up in the bottom of the 9th. Here's Craig Kimbrell. He has a 4-1 record, 39 strikeouts in 25 innings, but the ERA is at 5.04. He does have 9 saves and 9 opportunities, but this is not a save situation. Phillies are tied up 3-3, thanks to Christian Walker, who had a game-tying 3-run home run in the bottom of the 8th. And we're in the bottom of the 9th. It is currently 12:05 a.m. Eastern Time. Fans here at the Chase Field. Here's Carson Kelly, who's 0 for 3. He grounded out and struck out twice. Struck out in the 5th and in the 7th inning. Kimbrell gets set. 2 seconds left on the pitch clock in the first pitch. It's taken as a fastball right down the middle of the plate for a called strike. Kelly versus Kimbrell is 0 for 1 in his career. 4 seconds left on the pitch clock. Kimbrel gets the signs from Realmuto and the pitch on the outside corner, taken all the way for a called strike on another fastball, that time at 96 miles per hour. No balls, 2 strikes. And the pitch by Kimbrel, fouled back towards the screen. Marlins, they lead it 4-0 in Seattle as they go to the top of the 9th. There's 3 other games on as well besides this one and the Marlins game. The 0-2, outside and low for a ball. The Rays are beating the Oakland Athletics 5-3. That's in the top of the 8th inning. The A's on a 7-game winning streak. 1 ball, 2 strikes. The pitch, swing and a miss. A knuckle curve that was on the inside corner, and it had a wicked movement on that one. And there's 1 gone in the bottom of the 9th. Nice pitch to Carson Kelly. And there's 1 gone. And that'll bring up Jake McCarthy. JT wants to go over signs here as time was called and signals for Adam Hamari to come out. But now JT's going to have a conversation. Oh, boy. Should have left Ranger in. Talk about it later during our Phillies series recap tomorrow night. We'll talk about it. McCarthy's 1 for 3 today. And the first pitch, foul ball. The Padres lead it 5-0 against the Cleveland Guardians in the bottom of the 8th inning. The 0-1 to Kimbrel, ground ball over to second base, and the throw over to first by Stott is just in time. He got McCarthy out by half a step or so, and there's 2 gone in the bottom of the 9th inning. The other game that's on is the White Sox and Dodgers. It's 2-1 in the bottom of the 6th inning with the bases loaded for L.A. What a play by Bryson Stott. 2 outs in the bottom of the 9th. Geraldo Perdomo is up. He's 2 for 3, and he pops the first pitch up into foul territory, but it'll find the seats and go well beyond the third base dugouts. Perdomo has gotten on base 3 times, and he also scored a run. Nobody on, 2 outs in the bottom of the 9th. The 0-1 pitch to Geraldo Perdomo is up high and outside for ball 1. They say that the Cure Auto Insurance post-game live show is coming up next. Uh-oh, I don't know if I like that. The 1-1. It's on the inside corner at the knees for a called strike. Right when they put that graphic up, that scares me a little bit. Geraldo is 0 for 2 lifetime versus Craig Kimbrel. He struck out in both plate appearances. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Nobody on, 2 outs in the bottom of the 9th. Phillies and Diamondbacks tied 3-3. The pitch. Good take by Perdomo, as it was inside and low, a knuckle curve at 88 miles per hour. Good movement, but a good take by Perdomo. Emmanuel Rivera waits on deck. 2 seconds left on the pitch clock. And the 2-2 pitch. Just a little bit down low again. That was over the center of the plate, but it was just below the knees, and the count is now full. Wonder with what he's going to go with here. Kimbrel gets the signs, and here's the payoff pitch. Fouled back. and Perdomo stays alive. Geraldo grounded out to Ranger in the first, singled in the third, singled in the fifth, and walked in the eighth. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, nobody on in the bottom of the ninth. And the pitch. Fly ball out to center field. Marsh on the run, and he can't get there. And Schwarber collides with Marsh. Schwarber will throw it in towards second base, and Perdomo gets on with a 2-out double. Marsh stumbled for a quick second, and they're talking things over as they almost collided with one another. And the walk-off run is over at second base now. That was a fastball right down the middle of the plate, and good job by Perdomo to just put that one in a good spot and take advantage of it. Emmanuel Rivera, who has not gotten a hit today, is due up. And a base hit could win the ball game. The Phillies are trying to hope that they can get out of this jam. Rivera 0 for 4. First pitch to Rivera. A fastball right down the middle for a called strike. Rivera flew out to center, got on with an E1, struck out looking, and popped out to shortstop. No balls, 1 strike. The pitch outside for ball 1. So Kimbrel was able to get Carson Kelly for the first out as he struck out. Jake McCarthy then grounded out to second. Perdomo got on with a 2-out double. In the bottom of the ninth. 1 ball, 1 strike to Rivera. And the pitch. Check swing. Did he go? They say that it was fouled, and it's now a 1-2 count. Perdomo stays over at second base. The pitch was inside and high, and I believe that Rivera just got a piece of it, and he did. It was really a foul tip into the glove. 1 ball, 2 strikes. 3 seconds left, and the pitch. Swing and a miss. What a big strikeout for Craig Kimbrel. And we go to the top of the 10th inning. We go into extra innings and play on as it's 3-3. And we go to the top of the 10th. The ghost runner will be Brandon Marsh when we return. Okay. That was big. Okay. Let me do this very quickly. Oh my gosh. Okay. I gotta fill out a new score sheet, guys. Okay, so we got Schwarber, Turner. I should probably have this up here so that I don't have to keep looking back. Schwarber, Turner, Castellanos, Harper. All right, I knew I was going to have to do this. I knew it. Harper, JT. If you guys are new to my channel, do not forget to hit the like button, subscribe as well, and make sure that you know when I upload. Clemens, Sosa, and Marsh. Okay. So Schwarber's in left. I'll make sure I do the same thing in the bottom of the 10th for the Diamondbacks. Shortstop, right field, DH, catcher. I do keep score, guys. It's what I do because I was always taught that I had to do that as a broadcaster. So I'm a little bit old-fashioned that way. Oh, boy. Thanks for staying on here, guys. I hope all is well and that you're having yourselves a great night. We play on and go to extra innings. Kyle Schwarber will lead things off, and Brandon Marsh will be the ghost runner over at second base as we go to the top of the 10th inning. Okay. 49 people on here. If you guys are new to my channel, do not forget to like and subscribe and hit the bell icon. Phillies tied 3-3. They were up 3-0, and Christian Walker hit a 3-run home run. Schwarber pops the first pitch up. Kelly takes off the mask and makes the catch for the first out of the inning. That certainly does not help. Wow. Trey Turner is now due up at the plate. And Turner today has gone 1 for 3. He did have a double back in the third, and he walked in the first. This would be huge. First pitch, ground ball foul down the third base line. Miguel is still out there for his second inning of work. He had 18 pitches in the previous inning. Marsh at second, 1 out in the top of the 10th inning. The 0-1 outside and high. Wow. And that makes the count even at 1-1. 5 seconds left on the pitch clock. Miguel looks back at second. The 1-1 pitch, swing and a miss on a splitter that was way down low and way outside. And it's now 1 ball, 2 strikes to Trey Turner. Five seconds left on the pitch clock. And the pitch. Pop up towards shallow right field. This is going to be a tough play. Perdomo tries to call off the right fielder, and he drops it. Oh, he drops it. And Brandon Marsh rounding third base. And he stays put at third. McCarthy collided with Perdomo, and they could not communicate. Perdomo does give him a slap on the back, though, saying, I got you, brother, and it's okay. And going over to second base is Trey Turner. Christian Walker was also coming over there and actually almost got the ball, well, ended up getting the ball to make the throw. So what could have been 2 outs and a runner over at second base now results in runners over at second and third. And that'll bring up Nick Castellanos. I'm curious to see what they're going to score that as. If it was just a base hit or what. And now a timeout is going to be called on the mound. I think Torey Lovullo just went out there. I couldn't tell because they didn't show it. I think what Marsh was trying to do was stay put over at second base just in case the ball was caught, which was a smart play. And he just went over to third base. I think that's what happened. Perdomo tried to call off McCarthy, and they just collided into each other, and they could not make the play. So let's see here. They scored it as a double by Trey Turner. Here's Castellanos. He rips that one high and deep to center field. And going back to the track to make the catch is the center fielder. Marsh tags up and comes in to score. And it's a 4-3 Phillies lead. Turner does go over to third base and he tags up too. Man, Castellanos almost hit that thing on out of here. With the way that it looked, it was a fastball right down Broad Street. But Castellanos came up big with a sacrifice fly. The person that made the catch out in center was Smith, I believe. Here's Bryce Harper. Phillies lead it 4-3. In the top of the 10th. Harper up with 2 outs in the 10th inning. No balls, 1 strike. Corbin Carroll made the catch out in center field. The 0-1, it's in the dirt and inside for ball 1. Turner over at third. 2 outs in the top of the 10th inning. The 1-1. Swinging a line drive foul down the third base line. That was a really good tag up. For sure. Phillies up 4-3. Be really nice to see them try to get another run here. 5 seconds left on the pitch clock. Turner over at third. Miguel kick steals the pitch outside and high for ball 2. Hopefully the scoreboard will update in just a few moments. I apologize about that, guys. Miguel with 28 pitches. 2 balls, 2 strikes. The kick and the pitch. Up high again for ball 3. It was a splitter at 84 miles per hour. And it makes the count full. Harper today is 0 for 3, but he walked. And the 3-2 pitch. Ground ball over to first base. It was a rocket, and Walker goes over to first and gets the tag in time. Tags the base and touches it with his left foot. It was a tough shot by Bryce Harper. And we go to the bottom of the 10th inning. Phillies lead it, though, 4-3, and the Diamondbacks will have a chance to respond. Okay, so Turner got a bloop double. Castellanos had a sac fly, and Harper grounded out to first. Okay, so now let's do the Diamondbacks bottom or order. Okay, so they got Perdomo. Perdomo, Rivera. If you guys are brand new to my channel, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe, man. I hope you're all doing well. Perdomo, Rivera, Gurriel Jr., Walker, Longoria. Oh, wait, there was Rojas. Sorry. Rojas came in the pinch hit. Rojas, Carroll, Ahmed, Kelly, and McCarthy. So, Ketel Marte did come in to pinch hit, but he did not stay in the game, in case you were wondering. Okay, Perdomo's over at second. I do keep score, guys, because I'm old-fashioned. This is what I do. But because we played all 9 innings, this is what we got to do. Jose Alvarado will come in to pitch the bottom of the 10th. The Phillies lead it 4-3. It's a save situation. Okay, Walker at first. Rojas, the DH. Carroll's in center. And Nick Ahmed is over at shortstop, Kelly at catcher, and McCarthy in right. All right, Alvarado in 16 games this season is 5 for 7 in save opportunities, so the ghost runner over at second base will be Emmanuel Rivera. So he's representing the tying run, and the winning run is up at the plate. Phillies lead it 4-3. Lourdes Gurriel Jr. will lead things off in the bottom of the 10th. Rivera. Yeah, okay, that makes sense. Phillies up 4-3. Alvarado gets set, kicks, fires, and the first pitch is on the outside corner, taken all the way for a called strike. If you guys are new to my channel, don't forget to like and subscribe and hit the bell icon, man. We come on for almost every single Phillies game. No balls, 1 strike. Alvarado looks back at second. And the 0-1. Swing and a foul ball down the right field line. Oh, boy. Gurriel Jr. up at the plate, and Christian Walker waits on deck. Gurriel is 1 for 2 in his career versus Alvarado. No balls, 2 strikes. And the pitch to Gurriel is in the dirt and inside for ball 1. No, not Carroll. It's Walker and Rojas. But you have to think that they'll probably walk Walker. 1 ball, 2 strikes if Gurriel gets out here. And the pitch. Swinging a ground ball over to third. Sosa fields it on a couple of ops, throws over to first in time, and there's 1 gone. A huge out, and staying put over at second base is Rivera. And it'll be interesting to see what they decide to do with Christian Walker here, if they're going to pitch to him or not. Don't know what's going to happen, and I think that they will. They are going to pitch to him. Wow. I'm shocked. Josh Rojas waits on deck. It would be a lefty on lefty, but they decide to go with facing Walker here. The first pitch, way up high for ball one. "12 seconds left on the pitch clock. Phillies up 4-3 in the bottom of the 10th. A runner at second. The pitch, way up high for ball two. Didn't even come down to the strike zone or anything. Wow. It is 12:26 p.m. Eastern Time on the East Coast. 12:26 a.m. The 2-0 pitch. High again for ball three. And JT looking at the dugout saying, what's going to happen here? Walker is 0 for 2 in his career versus Alvarado, and he's struck out in both at-bats. 3 balls, no strikes. Rivera at second. And the pitch to Walker. Fouled back. 100 miles per hour on the gun on a fastball right down the pipe. In case you guys are tuning in, it is 4-3 Philadelphia. Don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe as we do almost every single Phillies game on here. 3 balls, 1 strike, 10 seconds left on the pitch clock to Christian Walker. 5 seconds left, and the pitch. Fouled back again, 101 miles per hour on the gun. And Alvarado has tied up the count. It's a full count to Christian Walker now. He was behind in the count 3-0 and has battled his way back. 1 out in the bottom of the 10th. Phillies lead at 4-3. Rivera at second base. Walker hit a game-tying 3-run home run back in the bottom of the 8th. The 3-2 pitch. Fouled back again as Walker fights this one off. Ten seconds left on the pitch clock. Phillies trying to get the win here. They're 2 outs away. 3 balls, 2 strikes, the payoff pitch. Fly ball over towards the first base side, and it finds the seats. And we do it again. Walker had 4 hits in last night's game. And that is the 4th time this month that he has had multi-hit games. Three balls, 2 strikes to Christian Walker. And the payoff pitch inside for ball 4. 102 miles per hour, and it almost hit Walker. And that puts runners over at first and second. Next batter up is Josh Rojas. The good news, well, Rojas was due up, and now they decide Torey Lovullo wants to go with a counterpunch here and go with a right-handed batter. The good news, though, is that the double play ball is intact. JT wants to have a conversation on the mound with Alvarado. Everybody's going to go back to their spots. Phillies will play tomorrow afternoon. Once this game's over, Gabriel Moreno is introduced as the pinch hitter. He is hitting .280 with 2 homers and 23 RBI. And Corbin Carroll waits on deck. 8 seconds left on the pitch clock, and the first pitch to Moreno is in the dirt for a ball. Marino has been starting at the catcher position and actually has a .371 batting average against lefties this season, along with 2 homers. And that's why Lavula went with him, the 1-0. Right down Broad Street, 102 miles per hour on the gun. And the count is 1-1. So the winning run is over at first and the tying run's at second. 4-3 Phillies in the bottom of the 10th. Alvarado with the 1-1. Inside and low. A sinking fastball at 101 miles per hour. What a series it has been between the Diamondbacks and the Phillies. The 2-1. Swing and a miss. 101 miles per hour on the sinker. And the count is 2-2. Marino has not faced Jose Alvarado in his career. 5 seconds left on the pitch clock. And the 2-2 pitch. Fouled back. Alvarado is certainly coming in with the high heat. Five seconds left on the pitch clock. 2 balls, 2 strikes, and a pitch. Swing and a miss. And there's 2 gone in the bottom of the 10th. A fastball coming in at 100 miles per hour. It reached triple digits, and it was outside. And Marino swung on and missed. And the Diamondbacks are down to their final out as Corbin Carroll comes in to pinch hit. It's a lefty on lefty, the battle that everybody's been waiting for. Power on power. The first pitch to Carroll, taken all the way for a called strike. Carroll has come in to pinch hit. He is hitting .313 on the season with 14 homers and 35 RBI. The 0-1 to Carroll. Taken all the way again, 101 miles per hour, right down the pipe. And the Diamondbacks are down to their final strike. Phillies lead at 4-3 in the bottom of the 10th. Runners at first and second, 2 outs, no balls, 2 strikes to Carroll. Alvarado gets set. Kick, steals the pitch. Swinging a ground ball that is just foul. Wow. In case you guys are new to my channel, do not forget to hit the like button and subscribe. This is Play by Play with JJ. We got 89 people on here. Alvarado will go at it again. 9 seconds left on the pitch clock. No balls, 2 strikes. The pitch to Carroll. Fouled back. And Carroll fights off and stays alive again. It just reached 12:30 a.m. on the East Coast. Phillies fans are on their feet here at the desert. No balls, 2 strikes to Carroll. And the pitch by Alvarado, swinging a ground ball over to second base, and Turner takes it to the bag for out number 3. The Phillies hang on to win by a final score of 4-3. And they take the series as they are up 2-1. What an ending. And what a thriller of a ball game. The Phillies hang on and win by a final score of 4-3. It certainly got very dicey at the end. But Nick Castellanos got the game-winning RBI sacrifice fly in the top of the 10th inning. And Rob Thompson and the Phillies can celebrate as they hit the 500 mark once again. They are 32-32 on the season. Ranger Suarez went 7 innings. He only allowed 4 hits, 2 walks, and he had 7 strikeouts. Unfortunately, though, he didn't get the decision in tonight's game, and all of that was erased thanks to a 3-run home run by Christian Walker. But the Phillies hung on. They battled through the adversity, Jose Alvarado pitched really well at the end. And the Phillies come up strong as they beat a team that is 21-14, 21-15 at home. And that it will wrap things up. Man, that was cool, man. Great calls. Thank you guys so much. Estevan, thanks for coming on here. In case you guys are brand new to my channel, I want to make sure that I let you guys know who I am. My name is Jason Joseph. This is Play-by-Play with JJ. If you're a Diamondbacks fan or a Phillies fan, we'll be back on tomorrow afternoon for the series finale. Please make sure that you join. It'll be at 3:40 p.m. Eastern Time. I'm going to double check that right now. I have to make sure that I get everything going on here for that. Phillies game tomorrow. They play at 3:40 p.m. tomorrow. Okay. Guys, I seriously thank you all so much for coming on here. I'm a broadcaster from South Jersey. My name is Jason Joseph. This is Play-by-Play with JJ. Don't miss any Phillies games, any Sixers games, Flyers, or Patriots content just from subscribing to me. You guys should definitely do that. We just reached the 500 mark, and I am so happy that we were able to do that. I will catch you all tomorrow afternoon. What a win for the Phils. What a series this has really been. It's been a lot of fun calling this, man. It's been so much fun. All right. I love you all so much. Hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and hit the bell icon too. What a ball game, man. That was fun. That was a lot of fun. Peace out. I'll catch you all on the next one.